Good afternoon, Miss. Our topic is about diagnostic assessment. The members of the group are Salcedo Muñoz Jennifer Pamela, Ordóñez Villa Prado Gloria, Cortés Borbor Dayana, Orrala Daniela, y Vidal Borbor Grace. Well, as the first picture, diagnostic assessment is given at the beginning of the course or the beginning of a unit or topic to be taught. This assessment, as the second picture, is used to collect data on what students already know about the topic or the content. This type of assessment can be sets of written questions, for example, multiple choices or short answers. In general, the goal of this type of assessment is to get a knowledge of where students currently stand, intellectually, emotionally, or ideologically. This allowing the instructor to make sound instructional choices as to how to teach a new course content of subject and what teaching approach to use. It means what kind of methodology or techniques or tools as a teacher you are going to use or apply in your teaching learning process. In general, this kind of assessment are often used pre and post instruction. They are important because it allows instructors and students to chart their learning process by comparing pre and post results. As the last picture, this kind of assessment help students, even help teachers to improve in their learning process.
So now, how can the diagnostic assessment help the teacher? First, the role of the teacher in the assessment can assess a wider range of achievement and learning outcomes than the formal tests and examinations. Also, the teachers can provide information about learning process as well as outcomes. Test taking means the assessment by teachers give a more valid indication of the pupil achievement. Further and higher educations of the teachers making a crucial summative assessment of the pupil performance. However, teachers have a greater freedom to pursue learning goals in ways that dissuade their pupils' freedom from the test anxiety and from practicing the test. Taking means the assessment by teachers give a more valid indication of the pupil's achievement. With appropriate training and moderation, teachers, assessments can be reached satisfactory levels of their ability. Also, when teachers are gathering evidence from the pupils' ongoing work, information can be used formative to help learning as well to summative the purpose. Teachers can spend more time to teachings rather than preparing for them making tests. Financial resources, are released at the school level by reducing the numbers of the commercial tests purchased, which increased dramatically when national testing was introduced and used to judge schools.
A diagnostic assessment is a form of pre-assessment where teachers can evaluate student strengths, weaknesses, knowledge, and skills before their instruction. An identical assessment may be given post-instruction to identify if a student have met a course required learning objectives. With this form of assessment, teachers can plan meaningful and efficient instruction and can provide students with an individualized learning experience. Written by the students, the diagnostic assessment is a tool for teachers to better understand what students already know about a topic when submit before the start of a course. Diagnostic assessment is used for learning when taking action to adjust teaching, and it plays a significant role in improving learning outcomes for all students. It assesses what the learner already knows, the nature of difficulties that he or she has, which is undiagnosed, might limit their engagement in new learning. A diagnostic assessment refers to an assignment written at the beginning and the end of the course. Post-course assessment can be compared with the pre-course assessments and can show a student's potential improvement in certain areas. These assessments allow the instructor to adjust the curriculum to meet the needs of current and future students. A diagnostic, a diagnostic assessment focuses on what the students already knows, what are their strengths and weaknesses lie, and what skills they already possess. When teachers have this information, they can determine where the student is starting from and what their existing baseline is. With this data, teachers can set realistic goals for individual students and classes as a whole.
Okay, I'm going to give you an example about a diagnostic assessment. That is a KWL chart. Okay, so what is that? What is a KWL chart? It is a teaching strategy that helps students to organize their thoughts before, during, and after a learning exercise. They can be used to engage students in a new topic, activate prior knowledge, share unit objectives, and monitor students' learning. The chart focuses on three areas. K, that means what the students already know about a topic. W, what the students want to learn or find out. And L, that means what the students have learned about the topic after taking action. I found this example that can be used for virtual class currently. It is a group map that teachers can do and the students can participate online. Here, teacher can see the name and the number of participants, and here can see the answers. So in the first column, students can do this individually or in small groups. Often, teachers create a master list of all the student response. But one question that frequently emerges for teachers is how to address misconceptions students share. Sometimes it is appropriate to correct false information at this point in the process. In the column number 2, some students may not know where to begin if they don't have much background knowledge on the topic. Therefore, it can be helpful to put the 6 questions of journalists on the board as prompt. What are they? They are who, what, where, when, why, and how. As students share what they want to learn, this step provides an opportunity for teachers to present what they hope students will learn in the unit. And in the last column, some teachers have the students add to their charts at the end of each lesson, while others have the students add to their charts at the end of the week or even at the end of the unit. As a student record what they have learned, they can review the question in the column number 2, taking off any question that they can now answer. They can also add new questions. This chart can
can also be modified because you can also extend the basic KWL to include additional items like asking what actions they can take with their new knowledge, what new question has come up, and of course, what other reflections they may have.
Okay, these are a reference of research. I am going to tell you a small conclusion about the topic. Okay, diagnostic assessment reveals as a student's strengths and weakness in relation to the material that will be covered in the outcome of school year. So, the purpose of a diagnostic assessment is to understand each student that's in knowledge and each student's cognitive skills. Also, diagnostic assessment to help a teachers whose curriculum to student needs and to inform practice different instruction. The diagnostic assessments are intended to help teachers identify what the students know and can do in different domains to support their students' learning. This scheme of assessment may help teachers determine what students understand in order to build on the students' strengths and answer their specific needs. Okay, also benefit of diagnostic assessment, as you may have a SORMI diagnostic assessment, benefits both the instructor and the students. First, it allows teacher to plan meaningful and efficient instruction when the teacher knows exactly what a student know or don't know about a topic. Thank you. That's all.